Similar ages, I know. I don't know. Thinking about cars and stuff. Cause we just had a conversation. We've been on for the last 22 minutes. We were supposed to go live at 11 o'clock, but it's
Oh
okay.
man.
I was thinking I need a car for a big guy though. I can't even. They don't have any hyper cars for big guys anymore. Unless I can fit in that Koenigsegg. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Daily Flash. Like I told you, we're gonna do live. We're gonna bring you some special topics. This is the producer's corner. They
Yeah.
put baby in a corner. Sweet baby James in a corner. I'm here with the Chantel Williams, the sassy accountant, the sassy.
Yes.
But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about something very important to you guys. Don't be like me and didn't file your taxes yet. And I don't owe the government though. Uncle
That's
Sam,
good.
you owe me money. Uncle Sam, I want my money back. You borrowed from me. I should charge you triple interest. But anyway, Uncle Sam, I'm just joking. I don't want to get in trouble.
Want no smoke. Don't want no
You
smoke.
may send your little L's over to the house. But today we're going to talk about tax tips, guys. Tax
Yes.
tips. What's happening? What you can do if you're in tax trouble, and that's why I brought in the experts. I know she knows everything. I'm telling you, man. You better go to the. If you go to the description right now, there's a link you can go to. You need help with your taxes, credit, and all that great stuff. Click on it and get the help that you need. But let's get to the interview. I apologize. Sassy Accountant, if I have not taken care of my taxes this year,
hmm
what do I do?
Get started. Okay, so before you had up to 5 years to file your taxes, right? Now it's down to three. So if you were getting money back in 2018 or 2019, it's about to be bye, bye, bye. You're not going to be able to get it anymore. So go file your taxes. And if you're worried because you owe or you may have owed in the past, just get with a tax professional that specializes in what you need. I love the smaller, H&R blocks and everything out there, but let's be honest, they're owned by the same people. People go to class for a couple 2 weeks maybe, and you're expecting someone who's went to class for 2 weeks to a month to be able to be your financial advisor in your tax world. And unfortunately, that's just not fair. So seek professional help from someone who specializes in tax services, because honestly, guys, our fees are our fees. This is going to be the same fees that you pay to an H&R Block or at Jackson Liberty Tax or whatever. Our fees are mandated by the government, so we can't overcharge you for the service, but at least work with someone who can help you. So if you haven't filed your taxes, do so and get more than one quote. Had somebody come to me and they were told that they were going to have to pay $8,000. And after we done everything that we needed to do with her self-employed business, she was actually getting $20,084 and some change back. So one company told her she owed $8,000 and another gave her $20,000 back. It is not what you know, it is who you know who's doing the work, and that person is responsible for knowing the information that, we need to help you be better.
Oh, okay. So now I don't want to scare nobody. That $20,000 sound good, but hold on, don't get in trouble, y'all. I don't want to scare
Listen,
nobody, but I
she
do
had
have a
3 years
question.
to do, and
Huh?
she had three tax years to do,
Oh,
and
really?
she's got back almost $60,000, and 20 just went in a couple days ago. And she
Uh,
called me. She was like, "Is this legal?" Yes, our license number is on it. Yes, our identification information is on it. We're responsible for you, and so we want to make sure we do the best job that we possibly can. But remember, Uncle Sam is rich. You're not.
right. I mean, hold on. She married? twenty
Let me
thousand
find out
dollars.
for you.
I'm sorry, Daily Flash viewers. I know you're watching, but Sugar Mama can help a brother out. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be professional. Now, Chantel, give us the worst case scenario when it comes to taxes. If you don't file your taxes in enough time, outside of you just losing the money.
Well, IRS can do the taxes for you, and if they do your taxes for you, well, you owe whatever they say you owe, and you won't have any control over that. So don't let them file your taxes for you because it took you so long to do it, first and foremost. Second of all, if you don't have time to do it or want to take time to shop around, file an extension. It's free to do. You can do one online. It takes about 5 minutes to do, or you can go to a professional. We can do the tax extension for you, but this allows you up to a year to be able to do what you need to do in order to get the money back that you need to get or make an arrangement. But do not allow IRS to file the taxes for you, because whatever they say goes at that point.
Okay, let's talk about business a little bit. You talking about business taxes? Some of
Okay.
us in the world own businesses, LLCs. For
Hmm.
you, especially money wise people, you have
Right.
trust and all that stuff, and the holding companies, and
Right.
whew, that's a lot. When it comes to the business taxes, let's talk about some of the things you should be prepared to do for Uncle Sam if you do have a business and you're making money.
So a couple things. There's three different types of taxes you can file for a business, right? You can do a Schedule C, which is going to be done with your personal taxes. You can do an 1120, that's a business tax standalone for a corporation, or you can do a 1065. Make sure you're doing the taxes on the right form, okay? Because you could have a S corp, which requires an 1120, but you can file it on your Schedule C if you're the sole proprietor of that business. Because sometimes people file the wrong elections and then they're filing taxes and paying for it twice. So make sure the proper election that you've selected is the one that you're filing on your taxes and not double paying IRS if you don't have to. That's
Okay.
first and foremost. And then, second of all, making sure that if you have losses, make sure the person that is doing the taxes is considering your depreciation, your depletion, your interest, and your mileage. And the reason I point out those four things is because if you go apply for a loan, those four things can be added back to your income. So let's say your income originally was 300,000 and you had 100,000 in losses, and then you had another 100,000 in depreciation, depletion, mileage, and interest. They would be able to add that 100,000 back, and now instead of your total income being only $100,000, it's now $200,000.
Mhm.
So make sure your losses is being put in the right boxes. And if it's put in the right place, then you actually got that money back to yourself when it qualifies you for a home, a loan, a building, a commercial space, your finances to show that you have the ability to pay back any loans or funding that you might try to get.
Okay, so I got a question for you because I don't know about you, but people try to hit me up a lot of times with this
Mhm.
MLMs, aka multi-level marketing. Are these considered businesses you can get tax write-offs on?
I love those. Actually, I have two because those two that I am a part of, and you would have never known it. I buy products from one and I use them in our house. But how I'm set up, I receive a 1099. When I could file that 1099 on a Schedule C, and now Uncle Sam have to give me some of my money back. So have an MLM under your belt pocket somewhere in your pocketbook. Have it set up. You don't have to spend a lot. You just need to spend $600 a year to get that 1099 back, so that will actually help you on your taxes. So I know people don't like them, but to be honest, if it's going to help you on the long range game with your taxes and your finances, why
So
not?
$600 is the threshold you must pay in order to which card. So you
It's,
can't
so
come up
you
to
have
it
to
like
have at
five
least
hundred ninety nine
$600.
dollars.
Right. And the reason being is because that organization is not allowed to send you a 1099 unless you've hit over $600.
Oh, okay, okay,
So
all
you
right.
want them to send you a 1099. So you have a nice little sheet of paper that you can give to your tax preparer, and then that person will add it on there. And then now, if IRS reviews your documents or you get audited, you have the proof. Hey, I did have this affiliation with this organization, and this is where these losses took place at.
Okay.
It's
All
definitely
right.
worth having.
All right. So another question you just mentioned it is a great topic. A
Mhm.
lot of people need write offs. What are the things? Give me a few things. Let's go worst case scenario. People have
Okay.
tried to write off, but knowing they had no business doing it.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you are a news anchor and you write off your makeup, you can write off your makeup. You needed it for television, okay? But if you are, a mom who works for the city, you can't write off your makeup. Like,
You
you
sure
got
you
to do
can? Because they do a lot of Zoom meetings. You gotta be looking
things.
good in the Zoom meeting.
I think Zoom give you a filter to fix your face now, so you Now, another thing people should write off, but they don't write off, is their tolls. Like when you can write off your tolls, you can write off your maintenance, you can write off your servicing of your vehicle if you use your vehicle for your self-employed business, for your MLM business. Okay. Whatever business you have that you can prove that you're operating, you can then use that mileage, those expenses, the renewal of your vehicle, the vehicle insurance, any tolls that you may experience, you're able to write those things off. Now, something that I've seen, and it's another one of those catch 22s, if you have a service dog, you
Mhm.
can write off some of the expenses from your service dog.
Oh wow.
But if you just got a service dog for your kid because your kid's special, we can't.
Yeah. You
Like,
can't do it.
nah.
Okay. Okay.
You know, if your service dog is just because you labeled them as, because people do just label their dog as a service dog just so that they
Right.
can go in and out of restaurants, you
Yeah.
can't do that. But if you can prove that your service dog is a service dog, you can write off now food and you can write off expenses that it costs to maintain that dog because it now helps you. And that's regardless if you have a business or not. That's just right a personal deduction that you can have. If you if you are like a firefighter or police officer, and you're some kind of service work, if you have to have your clothes dry cleaned, that's something you can write off. If you just like to be fresh to death and you're an Instagram model, we can't
Right.
write it off. So there's things that you can and can't just depending on the situation. Oh, I
So
see one.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
We make this a little bit difficult for fellas,
Okay.
and I need you to listen up, get close, put your ear to the phone. Now, if you got a special someone in your life and you
Okay.
use them for, let's say, advertisements and so on and so forth, can I write off her maintenance, her hair, nails, and all that stuff?
So is she gonna go on the taxes with you?
Go on. We mean we don't do joint taxes.
Oh, so if she's
I'm
not gonna
saying
be a business,
if I had one, I'm
well,
just
if
saying,
she
could I
was,
just write her off? Because that's a lot of money I'm coming out the pocket.
well, you probably need
You didn't froze up,
an employee.
Chantel. You froze up. You gotta say it again. You froze up.
I mean, okay, maybe you
See,
got to make an employee.
it's that's the Lord's way of saying you don't want us to know the information because you
No!
froze up. There you go. You back now. Go ahead and say it.
I was saying you got to make her an employee.
So I get to fire her in real life, and I get to fire her from the company.
Now be careful because depending on how you fire her, she could have a Diddy Cassie claim. So you got to be
Oh
careful with
no,
that.
that's right. See, that's not right. Can I just make her a paid actress for like advertising and just write all that stuff
You
off?
you actually can make her a brand ambassador for your
There,
organization that is paid via 1099. Now that's the best advice. I got you,
there,
playboys out there.
they see guys. I got you. I got you. That's how you do it. You can write off all that hair, all those hair and nails, like gas in that car, because she's going from place to place, talking about the
Listen,
brand something.
about
I,
the brand,
there
about the
you go. You
brand.
get
Put
to
some
write all that
magnets
off.
on her car.
See, fellas, I got you. See, I'm asking the questions that matter. Okay, I'm asking the questions that matter. Now, I do have a serious question because
Okay.
I get told to do this to make sure this is happening, and I know a lot of people are doing it. Adding your children as employees to your company.
Yes.
What happens there when it comes to the taxes? And so, are the children getting returns as well? What happens there?
So to prevent the children from having to file a return, you want to keep them under $12,500 annually for income.
Okay.
However, when the tax preparer is doing the taxes in the dependent section, they're going to ask if they made more than 4,400. This is a trick question, okay? You're
Mhm.
always going to say yes, they made that amount, but if you can prove they made less than 12,500, then that child does not have to file the taxes on their own, but it does have to be claimed on yours.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay. All right. So that's another thing. Owning a business, making sure the kids are involved, making them brand ambassadors.
Yes,
We were talking about doing some things with the kids here at the show and having some fun and have them
that's good.
introduce a few items and toys and all that good stuff. He's
That'll be
15, but
awesome.
tech stuff, all tech stuff.
There's
But
there's
yeah.
tech stuff and video games. I heard there's a They Not Like Us video game. Oh my
Oh,
God.
really? I'm not surprised. Did you see the? I know we're going off topic, but Drake betted. against Argentina, and it was, and when Argentina won against Canada, they put up a post that said "Not like us," and played the song against Drake. Drake is getting too many L's, but he got the money. He got the money
He got
for
the
it. He ain't
money. He
worried
got the
about it. He
money.
got the money for it. This too shall pass because Kendrick ate him up. All right, my bad.
Prayerfully.
Sorry. Oh,
Sorry,
sorry,
sorry.
ladies and
I
gentlemen.
didn't
I
mean to.
know,
I
I
didn't mean
know.
to bring you in. I didn't mean to
I
bring
know,
you
I
in.
know. So if you don't know about that whole situation, ask kids. they
No,
know.
so for the kids in
Yeah.
itself, definitely make them a part of the business, make them, employees, and but be mindful. You can't own a lash company, say your baby is a brand ambassador. How the baby gonna wear lashes? We gotta make it make sense.
Hey, hold on. You can put a graphic, right? You take the baby picture, take a graphic, put the eyelashes on the baby. Boom. I got you covered. I can look at that. Look at that. The baby actually does not have it on, but you can make a graphic. It could be a funny meme. You can put it on
Try to
social media.
explain that.
There
Try
you
to
go.
explain
I'm
that to
just saying,
somebody an
the
island
baby
who's
can
out of
blow up
Chicago.
because a lot of people are like, what you doing to that baby? What you doing to that baby?
You
People
done had
like
the whole
that.
marketing.
I'm just saying, it's funny if people like it. Just don't put the lashes on the baby. Just do it via graphic. Get your Canva. If you do Canva, get the pro version though,
Just pay the
and put the lashes on the
295.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
So people would say. But anyway, with that being said, I know we got to go. Uh, what is happening in your world? The Sassy Accountant, Chantel.
So, you guys know that if you haven't filed taxes, you have until October 15th to do so. Please love your tax preparer or your accountant enough not to wait until the 13th to send in the taxes. Be kind, okay? So that we can all get through your taxes in a timely manner. You can go back and you can amend previous year's taxes as well. So if you were in a situation where you filed taxes and you paid an astronomical amount of money that you feel like maybe you shouldn't have paid, have that review because we've gone back and we just recently had a case where we were able to get $56,000 back from someone, back from IRS to get to
Wow.
someone. And she did not believe we were going to get the money from IRS, and she got a check in the mail, $56,000. And we went back 3 years and amended those taxes. Because all tax professionals are not made the same. We're just not. All accountants are not made the same, and everyone doesn't specialize in self-employment, and everyone doesn't, specialize in business returns. So if you have a real simple W-2 dependent, nothing special going on, at least still get two quotes. But if you have some things going on, if you own real estate, if you own land, if you have a trust, if you have things going on within your business, talk to someone who actually understands what those tax returns need to look like.
Awesome. Awesome. That's
Yeah.
all I have. You're tuned in to the producer's corner for the Daily Flash. If you go to the description, you see a link for Chantel's company. It is member dot what else?
Thefirmalp.com.
Uh
Click the
huh.
link, run the business scan, or schedule an appointment and let one of us help you.
There you go. So it's easy as that. And guys, I'm telling you, you just got the information from the expert. You now know how to write off your significant other and make her a brand ambassador for your business. Hey, brand
Period.
ambassador, you get to write her off. Now, all that money you're spending on hair and nails and trips and all that stuff, you get some of that back. We just
If
helped you.
y'all
I'm
paying
just,
for all
we
that,
just helped
call me too.
you. Huh?
I say if they paying for all that, they need to call me too. It take
They,
about $150 to fill up a G wagon. Okay.
See, look, hey, see, I'm helping you out, fellas. I'm asking the right questions. You can write all this stuff off now. Uncle Sam, look, it's cheaper to keep her, but you can
It
write her off
is
now
cheaper to
too.
keep.
There you go. you can write you can write it off now too. I'm so sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. This is the Producers Corner for the Daily Flash Show. Have an amazing day. Please like and
Yes.
subscribe. Follow us. You'll be seeing more
Yes.
interviews with Chantel and I. You'll be seeing more interviews. Yesterday, I interviewed Barath Kumar about Men's Mental Health Month and how that's
Mm,
important. Men's mental health is important all year,
yeah.
not just in the month of June. And we're going to keep doing more and more. You may see more tech stuff as well on the channel.
I
We
love
got
it.
amazing people coming up. We're changing the studio and we're doing stuff in a flashback room. Okay, so producers corner. Thank you. I'm going to sign off now so I can so I can see how much money I can write off